More than 40,000 people have crossed the border into South Sudan since conflict broke out in Sudan in June, the majority of them South Sudanese returning from Sudan. However, the UN has warned that many are returning to areas that cannot support them and which are riddled with violence. The situation in South Sudan is dire, with over 75% of the nation's 12 million people in need of humanitarian assistance, and almost 3 million on the brink of starvation. The United Nations has warned that 180,000 South Sudanese could return by August and called for more than $95 million in urgent assistance. Meanwhile, Upper Nile State in South Sudan has seen violence between government and opposition forces over the past year, with government officials and military officers implicated in human rights violations. Funding cuts preceding the conflict in Sudan had already resulted in a scaling back of humanitarian assistance in South Sudan. Now, the World Food Programme must reallocate resources to those fleeing Sudan, meaning that communities in crisis are further affected. The potential disruption to supply chains may cause food prices to rise further in the region.